Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack, and today is another live stream build, and it's another Batman Lego movie set build, and this is the last live stream of the week. I'm not going to be live streaming again until Monday, but I thought I'd finish off the week with one of the cooler sets. This is definitely one of the more sought-after ones. I think this one's going to be a bit more popular. The Croc Tail-Gator. Tail-Gator. Get it? Because it's gator and a croc. Okay. I think that was an intentional play on words. The set is set number 70907, and it has 460 pieces. Age recommendation, what, 8 to 14? I think that might be a little higher than one or two of the other Lego Batman movie sets, or maybe they're all the same. I don't know. What are the minifigs included? We've got Tarantula, Zebraman, and then of course Batman and the Killer Croc Big Fig. But today we're going to be doing some Big Fig comparisons. So this is the old Killer Croc Big Fig, and then I recognize something about this Killer Croc Big Fig with another Big Fig, and it was actually kind of cool. I went into the back shelf and I found the similarities, so I'll show you what he's similar to at the end of the build. But I'm actually pretty excited about that, and all right, I'm gonna switch it down to this camera. Righto. And hello. There we go. Let's get this thing open. All right, Killer Croc. If you guys know what Big Fig Killer Croc is most similar to in mold style, you can guess or let me know at the comment section below. Or to the side, it's a live stream. Okay, this is ridiculous. Come on, buddy. 1 bag. 2 bags, 3 bags, there's a manual. Okay, I'm just gonna dump it all out. All right, let's see if, okay, make sure the stickers are there. Okay, so the way this thing's working, we've got bag number 1, just small. Bag number 2 is bigger. Bag number 3 is small again. And then bag number 4 is bigger. Okay, and that's got the wheels, so obviously it's at the end of the build. And then, of course, this is Killer Croc comes separately. Most of him comes separately. His top of his head isn't in there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be building Killer Croc in bag number 1, which is good, which is what I want to do. And how many manuals are there? There's 1. Wow, there's 2 manuals. Oh yeah, one thing I totally forgot to mention in the beginning, this is a 460-piece set, and it's one of the most expensive sets part to price ratio wise in the Lego Batman movie series. It's $70 in the US and €70, and it's 65 pounds. For the here, okay, I'm pretty sure that Killer Croc is coming out. Sorry about the camera shifting around everywhere, but here we go. There we go. There's the body. This is, wow, this thing is big. I mean, he's a big fig, but yeah, he is big. I like that. Nice. It's not ratcheted. It's nice and smooth. There's a bit of tension, but not too much. That's cool. Oh, he's got the studs on the bottom of his feet. All right. I'm going to go into a deeper comparison and talk about the details of both the big figs and both the mini figs at the end of the episode, like I always do. So this part is really just about the build. I'll say a few things if I notice them, but for the most part, I am just going to be focusing on actually building the stuff. And is there a way, oh yeah, there's a way to open this properly. I just never do it. All right, so we got Batman in this bag as well. Batman is pretty standard, I suppose. I think there's 3 different kinds of standard Batman that, oh wait, hold on, there's a special. Yeah, I'm smart, okay. There's 3 different kinds of Batman minifigs that come in all the different Lego Batman movie sets, and they basically just have a different combination of expressions. I keep on forgetting which expression pieces come in which sets. I've built most of them now, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. This is, let's see, he's got a disgruntled face and a kind of worried face. So, I don't know, I've seen all of them. There's only 3 different kinds. But, I should probably open up this last bag, because this last bag has his utility belt piece. Alright, Batman, let's do this. Come on. I want to finish building Batman so I can move on to Killer Croc. I mean, this is, I feel like half the reason why a lot of people are getting this set in general is because Killer Croc is here. And he's an extremely unique Big Fig, that's for sure. They don't really make Big Figs like this very often. And I think that's a huge, huge incentive for a lot of people. He looks way better, by the way, than the other Big Fig from Killer Croc that we got. Actually, not that long ago. They redesigned him pretty recently. But, alright, so I'm having... Is there like a special... I don't think there's any really trick to assembling this guy. If I need to... Ooh, hello. Let me move that. If I need to, whatchamacallit, check the manual, I will. I like that they give him a classic crocodile face. This is like the old classic Lego crocodiles. Or alligators. I don't know. I think it's Croc. He is a Croc, right? Okay, so I think all the finger pieces are the same. So I don't know if I can really go wrong by just attaching them kind of anywhere. So let's just do that and hope for the best. That's what I always say. I think it's just 2 posable fingers. They're kind of cool pieces though, these finger pieces. I feel like you could use them for other things. And, alright, and so he's got the claws. So each of these hands has these kind of, I think it's a dark tan color. You really have to press those in. Yeah. Dark tan little claws. They actually match perfectly with that tone of the olive green. I like that a lot. And then he's just got, you just put 2, his other side fingers are not posable. They're just solid. Dang, you really have to push that in. These rubbery bits are just like quite stiff actually. There's a lot of friction getting each point in. And part of it is not helping because you're kind of like pushing down a little cone piece. So there's just like okay, actually that one went in. Nice. This Killer Croc, he's like the biggest part of the set. And I don't know if you noticed, the box for this set, the Killer Croc Tail-Gator set, is huge. 460 pieces. And the set is like, the box is massive. The Clayface Splat Attack was 448 pieces, and the box was half the size. It had 12 less pieces, and the box was half the size. And it was also half the price, just about. Actually, no, wait. It was exactly half the price. That's so crazy. Yeah, Clayface Splat Attack was $35, I think. And this is $70, this set. So, yeah, Clayface Splat Attack, 12 less pieces, and half the price. Of course, Clayface came with just a bunch of that single brown piece. Whoa, yeah, okay, so his arms are ratcheted. What? And his hands can move, and his fingers can move, and his mouth can move, and his head can move. Can his tail move? No, it can't. But just about everything on this guy can move. Freaking cool. I'm not gonna, okay, I'll leave him in the shot because he's cool, but I'm not gonna talk about him anymore. Because I want to get this build donezo. Oh wait, I actually should add the chains. You can add chains to the sides of his hands, which is not really. Oh, just one chain? Where's his other? Oh, it is here. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm not going to talk about him anymore. All right. And boom. Okay. So we're building. Ooh boy, the bat jet ski. The bat ski. I can't remember. Isn't this is not the first time we've gotten a Batman jet ski, have we? I'm pretty sure that we've gotten one before. This one looks a bit beefy though. I kind of like this. It's not your standard, well, I mean, it's a Batman vehicle, so of course it's nothing standard, but it doesn't really maintain the same shape as much as you would expect from a jet ski. But nice. Okay, at least this is a crazy quick build though, so that's nice. This is kind of good. I like the colors. It almost looks like a Superman color combo right now, but I think that's going to change in just a minute because that blue will obviously get covered up. There's no way they would allow anything like this to look like a Superman build. Oh, sticker time. There we go. It's a sticker time. Okay. There's actually kind of a lot of stickers in this set. I'm not going to lie. There's kind of a lot. Oh, let me just click that. Okay. And back. Okay, sorry. Okay, sticker time. Am I doing this right? Okay, yeah. This is a sticker you don't want to mess up. Okay, there's one. And actually, no, this is just one. Oh, no. Where the heck's the next one? I know there should be another one. Part of it, you ever do that thing when you're building Lego and you can't find the piece that you need for the next step, so you just start putting other pieces down and then the piece appears. I just did that. I couldn't find that other curved piece, and I was like, oh, maybe if I just grab the other pieces for the next step, then I can find it sort of in the midterm. You're kind of like looking around for that new piece as you're building the next part. I feel like that's a really good strategy for saving time. All right, so this is pretty easy peasy. Get this down in the back. All right. Oh, wait a second. Oops. Kidding. Gotta use the brick separator. Always. Brick separator is your best friend, guys. It's your best friend. And your worst enemy. No. Only that evil brick separator from the movie. There we go. That's a nice, satisfying snap. Okay. Let's get that in. All right. Nice. Now, only 460 pieces. That is really surprising. I mean, I know there's a lot of big parts to it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that there's a lot of big stuff in here, but that's still not very many pieces for such a large box. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this in there. Get this in there. And... right? I hate building backwards. I'm building the opposite direction and like trying to reach around, reach over the killer croc. It is kind of nutty. Okay, yeah, that is correct. Okay. Just double checking. This is kind of a nice look though. It's going to get very sleek in just a second when we add a couple other sort of very nice pieces to the whole deal. Okay, we got these little clips that hang out the back. Boom. I don't know what it's going to hold on to. This was something that I didn't look at in the box. I did not look at all about like what this is supposed to kind of look like. The jet ski. I was just focused on what the Killer Croc Big Fig was looking like, and the gigantic. They're calling it the Tail-Gator, but his gigantic truck, massive thing. Oh, nice. This is actually pretty cool. I like the way this thing looks. All right, and there's another sticker here. Kind of unnecessary. It's just a super small one. But they're saying it goes here, so I'm going to put it down. Okay. That was pretty straight on. Okay. And next page. What? There's another sticker on... Why are they so many little stickers? I mean... I always find it really unnecessary to put a sticker on a single 1x2 tile piece. I always find it the most annoying because you can a lot of the time you don't ever really get it perfectly straight on. It's the most easy to sort of detect a mess up. And I don't know. And 1x2 tile pieces it just feels like things would feel so much better if they. That's the least favorite piece of a sticker that I see. I don't like seeing that at all. Okay, we got some stud shooters. Of course, this is a play set, guys. So, of course, we got some stud shooters on the sides. And generally speaking, I think LEGO's getting a lot better at sort of integrating the stud shooter as to either hiding it very well or just integrating it into the build and really making the shape of the stud shooter look like it fits within the build. This one kind of looks okay. I'm not gonna say it looks bad actually. It looks. Why the heck is this thing not? Oh, there's a freaking tooth stuck in here. I was like, why is that not going in? Okay. Always check your Lego. I was like, this thing should be sliding right in. That was funny. Okay. Oh, and he's got his little bat wings. Yay. Okay. Now, this is something that keeps on happening in Lego. Every Batman vehicle should have fire shooting out the back. There's no point. They even did it with the Juniors set. In fact, I think I've got the Juniors. I'm going to take a fire piece out of the Junior set. Can this thing fit? Oh, wait. No, I need to have it in another stud. Ah! That's so annoying. All right, well, I'm going to load this thing up. And then I'll shoot this thing off at the end, at the end of the stream, okay? So there's this thing. I think that's it. Hold on. I'm just assuming that it's over. All right. And the last thing, oh wow, once you put those little roller things on, it doesn't want to stay straight up anymore, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I like that you can slide this thing around and stuff, but it would be nice if, why am I not, oh yeah, you can put a batarang back here, so Batman's got a spare batarang, which looks pretty good actually. And then, okay, yeah, the robot arms creates the handle. Robot arms creates the handle, and it sticks around. And it kind of folds over that bad-looking sticker, and you're pretty much ready to go. So there's Batman. Put him in, and boom. I'm not going to put his hands on the handlebars, but that's what that is, and that's what this is. And then I definitely know that we are now done with the thing here. I really wish I had another little spare part with just an open stud. What I can do, what I do want to do. Okay, I think. No, I need one more open stud. Okay. I wanted to put fire in there, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so moving on to bag number 2. Cool, this is bag number 2 gives us both of the other exclusive minifigs. So that's nice. I'm going to move these guys out. Killer Croc is going to go out. Oh, focus, 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 focus. Hello. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. If I move my hands too high up, then the camera freaks out, and then the autofocus goes all over the place. Ooh, I like this blue for the cover wheel. I don't know if we got that part before. That looks pretty good though. All right, let's get these exclusive figs done though. Tarantula and Zebra Man. All right. I'm always a big fan of getting new kinds of characters within either DC or Marvel. Lego has been like almost spamming, it feels like. They have just been making so many new characters, these especially last year and the year before. I can say because we've been collecting pretty much all of the Marvel and DC figs. We pretty much have everything. And when I was doing sort of the research, checking out, ooh, this is a cool looking fig. Whoa, I like this. And then he's going to come with the mohawk. There should be a mohawk. Oh, there it is. Nice. This is a cool fig. I like that mohawk piece, too. This is nice. Zebra Man doesn't have any accessories, but that's a cool fig. And then here's Tarantula. But I think in the last 2 years, Lego has created just as many new... ooh, this is a good hairpiece, too. Just as many new characters for DC and for Marvel as they have since, the beginning of the year. Year 2002, 2003 when Spider-Man first came out for Marvel. All the way up until 2014. 15 and 16 produced just as many minifigs in the last 2 years as they did for the last 10. Which is crazy to think about. But yeah, this is part of it because pretty much every single brand new set that comes out just has minifigs that are exclusive to that set, aside from a few of your basic guys. Aside from Spider-Man and Batman and Superman and a few others, you pretty much get the exact same minifigs there, but everything else is new. Like every time they come out with a new superhero set, you get a brand new superhero that's never been made before. And now these guys are in my way from actual building the Tail-Gator build of the actual, I'm assuming that's what the name of the vehicle is, the Tail-Gator, Croc Killer Tail-Gator. It has now officially started in terms of actually just making the main vehicle. And the main vehicle looks good. It fits in with the trend of all the other Lego Batman movies, which are kind of a little bit larger than life in terms of how other vehicles are portrayed. Like, it's not going to fit in with other city vehicles. We even had sort of a swamp city theme not that long ago where you got those treaded swamp vehicles and it was kind of cops and robbers, which this thing would kind of fit somewhat in with that kind of theme, but it's twice as big, 3 times as big. This one is like a monster truck. This actually could fit very well within the city universe as a monster truck. I don't think it would, I don't think it's going to be you can't, driving it around on the street will look cool in a Lego city, but it'll stick out like a sore thumb. That is very much what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. All right, and booyah, booyah. All right. So anything that's brightly colored here on the inside, you know, is something that is never going to really see the light of day. That's just kind of the nature of these builds here. You can always sort of tell. I have to make 2 of these. All right. I do like that these pieces come in several different. Oh, here we go. Several different little bags. The build goes pretty darn quick, which is always a good thing in my book. The faster the build, the better for me. And of course, I'm still missing. I'm missing every single one of those. Okay, there's one that I need. There's the other, and there's the last one. Okay, they all kind of come in all at the same time. Now, I want to do bigger builds on these live streams. Like, there's a few gigantic builds that I would really like to do live streamed. And I think I would organize them a bit more. Like, I would really organize the Lego very, very well before I started the build. But that would be cool, because there's some massive stuff I want to build. And it would be cool to kind of just put it up and stream it out at the same time. This is an interesting little sticker. Of course it says Florida. This is a little Florida sticker, and it's got a little gator on it. I don't know. I'll show it closer at the end. There we go. And nice. Okay, nice big white 2x10 or something. I don't know. Don't really get 2x10s almost ever anymore in Lego sets. They're not common pieces at all in any color. But we got them here, and nice. Okay, what are these gonna make? I don't know exactly. I have to make 4 of these things. Oh wait, I know what these are for. These are gonna be the shocks. I bet you anything these are gonna be the shocks. So you put them on here, and I think they're gonna rest kind of above where the tires go. Wow. That Technic piece does not want to go in. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I do like the way Lego has been doing a lot of builds either within city builds or within some of the better Speed Champions stuff where they actually have shocks that kind of point out underneath the frame, in between the wheels and the frame. And I think that is one of the best extra sort of points of detailing that they're doing for vehicles now that they didn't used to do in the past, or at least not unless it was like some crazy big, not a standard set. They're doing this now for standard sets, for like the Rally Racer. Not the Rally Racer, but what was that city off-roader? I think it was just called like the 4x4 or something. It was good though. Yeah, so this is going to be shocks. I bet you anything those are going to be the shocks. And I think they always look good. It definitely adds a good sort of point of realism that the other sets used to lack in the past, but now they don't. So that's always nice. Here we go. Let's get these pieces in. Oh, here. Moving the manual down. All right. And, woohoo. All right. Here we go. Nice. All right. So yeah, this is a build where this is kind of this ragtag, this monster truck of sorts has been built almost out of nothing. Like it just kind of came from it looks like it's been made out of all these spare parts, and it's been repaired on top of repaired on top of repaired over and over and over again. So you've got the back wheel well here being this nice blue, and then we've got just a standard red. And I think the ones in the front are also either different colors, or they may not even have wheel covers because this whole thing is just so messed up. Ooh, wow, some dark red round tile 1x1s. That's different. I don't think we never get those. So this build is cool because it's a nice excuse to add a bunch of sort of unique colors to something that probably wouldn't have them normally. Because this thing is, the universe is that this has been built out of so many random things that we can really start, the designers can really start putting in kind of whatever they want, and it still fits. Like, it still fits really well. So that's interesting. that's actually kind of a fun point, I think. It probably would have been, I think it was probably very fun for the designers to, ooh, hello, I like this. I love these prints with the wood ingrain, and it's got the shiny nails and stuff that stick out there. Yeah, that's always nice. Okay. Let me do, sorry, I was just clicking something on my window, and here we go. Doing this. Oh wait, I have to do this by ×2. Oops. Okay, I should have looked forward on the manual. Okay, let me just get the other one in very quick. But yeah, that print piece for the wood always looks so good. It would be awesome to get a bunch of those and really do like a nice sort of hardwood floor or something like that. But usually these nice pieces here are just reserved for special bits of detailing. And this isn't on a brown. It's not printed on a brown piece. It's actually printed onto dark tan with brown side printing. I think that looks even better. Just my thought, my opinion. But anyways, there's 2 of them, and they are gonna probably stick right in. Yeah, so you stick right in. Okay, so this frame is 6 stud wide, which is kind of standard. And of course, every Lego Batman movie vehicle is like so not standard. So that basically puts an extra 2 studs on both sides there, which is now makes that 10 stud wide, just about, maybe slightly less, I think, but not by much. So that's why they don't really fit into the Lego City Universe stuff, because Lego City stuff now and Speed Champions is pretty much followed 6 stud wide standard. They don't really have very many exceptions to that, and this one is like 10 studs. So far, 10 studs so far at its widest point. It could honestly get wider, and it wouldn't surprise me at all. Wow, yeah. So the colors that we're following is almost, I mean, there's red here, there's red there, there's brown here, there's brown there. There's a little bit of everything on both sides, which is kind of strange, but that's the way they're doing it. So I hope, wait, I need a smaller, I need this one. Okay. So yeah. This thing is going to look, I have a feeling this thing is going to look pretty strange towards the end of the build. I personally am looking forward to that gear shifter, that giant, I think there's probably an 8-ball print on it or something. That would be awesome. Oh, I don't know if there is, but that would be awesome if there was. The giant shifter for Killer Croc to kind of stand in the back of this thing and like still be able to drive it around. Sounds like the most insane custom built job ever, but that's the way he does it. All right, and then, oh, more of these green pieces on top of green, and we're moving through. I like this part of the build. This is so simple and easy. You can just like plow right through it. All right, and moving down, moving down, moving down. Boom, and there should be another one. There we go. Okay, and all right. Okay, yeah, we've got the wheel well pieces I was looking at. Okay, there we go, yeah. What did I tell you? I told you these were going to be the shocks. Okay, what? Okay, it might have been a little bit obvious. All right, but I still like that sort of mentality and the detailing that they put in there. That always looks so good. I have a feeling this is going to be, these wheels, by the way, are going to be super bouncy. There's probably going to be some rubber bands in there, and this thing is probably going to have a very kind of nice off-roader feel to it. You're going to be able to roll this thing around and bump it around and into stuff. And it's going to be able, there we go. This feels super solid, by the way. Like you could, like I could do anything, any side. This is like the base for this build is like a tank. And I know I've said something like this before, but yeah, the new builds for Lego sets, they're like, you know, they're made to be really like roughly played with. I mean, once you get the whole thing done and you've it's not like 100% like rough play, but compared to the old sets, I mean, there's hardly a comparison really. Yeah, this thing can be played with, I'm sure, very roughly. Because you know, why make something have the ability to kind of have sort of this off-road feel and like you can really drive something around and mess around with stuff, but it would break every time you do a jump, or break every time you do any little extra thing to it. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, pieces are going to break off, but not like they used to. I remember we used to have those the Ice Planet sets, which were like those spaceships and stuff, and every time you flew that thing around, it was just totally nuts. Like everything would break off pretty much all the time, and that's just how it went back then. But now you can really just mess around with this thing. I have a feeling there's a lot of these weird little pieces that hang out here. So here we go. We're almost done. We're almost done with bag number 2. Not almost done with the build, but bag number 2. And here we go. These should be the little cross Technic pieces. So we're putting on something. This is going to be a connector, I think. I don't know which one is the front. I think this is the back. I think this is the back of the build that we're doing right here. Yeah, it is. It must be. It's got, well, actually, I don't know. But here we go. Okay. We got these two. Once again, this whole thing just feels like a tank. Everything here just feels so much like just like a complete, solid, just chunk right there. And the last 2 pieces for this set pretty much are these ones right here. Now let me just look back through the manual 1 secundo. Just make sure I didn't forget anything, because there's a couple of pin pieces that are kind of sticking out. I'm wondering if it asked me to use them for anything, and it doesn't look like they did. Oh wait, no. Oh, they did ask me to use them for something, but they're for these like shocks on the inside. Actually, I do have to pry these out now, which is unfortunate. Fortunately, I've got my brick separator, eh? Sorry about this, guys. It's a natural consequence. They're not really that necessary. The only thing that it's necessary for is I put the studs on the inverted side. I put them into the thing, but the build wanted me to put these pins in there and have them face outside. Ooh! Even though you can't tell if they're facing in or out because they're completely covered up by the top of the wheel flap. So I think this is a kind of moot point, but technically, yep, this is how the build goes, so I'm not going to build it wrong. But I really don't get, I mean, I don't see how you're going to be able to tell the difference between it. And also, I don't know if well, maybe the pin pieces, no, I don't think the pin pieces are going to keep it on any stronger either. This is, I know this is kind of a moot thing to say, but it doesn't feel like, oh wow, see, I can't even pull the pin out. See, I've got to like use my actual separator. Yeah, there we go. Remember to do all the uses of your brick separator. Every single pin area thing works. Wow. All right. So that's kind of odd. I did not think that was going to be the way it was going to go, but I guess it is like that. Okay. Let me just look back through here. All right. So yeah, I forgot the pin pieces, but now that I put them back in, it seems like the most unnecessary thing to do. Get them on there. Okay. Yeah, these are super stiff. It's like especially these little black Technic pieces in here. They do not want to go in very easily. But anyways, all right. So that literally changed nothing about how the build looks. But at least I didn't forget anything, guys. I did not forget anything. I'm not going to build this build incorrectly. And especially if you know that you messed something up. You know how I figured out I messed something up is when you finish that bag, and if you've got some spare parts that look like you have too many spare parts, means you messed something up. And always check the number of spare parts before you open the next bag, like bag number 3, before you move on, because if you've got a bunch of spare parts at the very end of the build, you don't know if you messed up in bag 2 area, you don't know if you messed up in bag 3 or bag 4 or whatever. And then it becomes a lot harder to actually fix your problem. But if you do a sort of a part check at the end of each bag, then that's it. Then you're good. So there was my rebuild. And I would have never been able to know where those pin pieces were supposed to go if I had only checked them like right at the end. So that's what I'm saying. Let me just do something her. Oh boy. And here we go. And moving this around. All right, let's get back into. Sorry, I'm always like clicking stuff. I'm not always, but I'm only looking up towards the screen kind of intermittently, trying to get as much of this build, just trying to be focused as much on the build as possible, as opposed to other things. But here we go. So we've got some of these. All right, I have no idea. So it looks like we're building the front, the hood now. This is the main bit of detailing that we're working on first. The actual, we got the base done, and now it's really all about that base. No, it's all about getting the front to look good, like an actual front cab. So here we go. All right, do I have to make 2 of these? Probably. Interesting. All right, get that forward. Oh, interesting. Okay. Whoop. Sorry about that. Let me move that around. It actually just makes more sense when I move it around. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to build opposite to make it look cooler on the screen, but sometimes it gets all weird. Like my mind wraps around the image in the wrong way, and then I start building the opposite in the build, and that's no bueno. So I got to switch it around from time to time. Make sure you guys can see what's going on, but make sure I can see what's going on too. I got to build the darn thing, eh? All right, there it is. What is my favorite Lego Batman movie set? My favorite Lego Batman movie set. Now, I haven't built all of them. I've built almost all the Lego Batman movie sets. The one that I have not built, the ones, are the Penguin Arctic Roller. And there's one more. I haven't built the pizza one either. The pizza delivery with Scarecrow. Those are the only 2 Lego Batman movie sets that I have not yet built. Or technically Mike built one of them. I didn't build the Scuttler, but I played around with it and like we have it. But generally speaking, ooh, that's hard. For big sets, for the big Lego Batman movie sets, I think my favorite one. Oh wait, that's not the right. No, that's not the right. Wait, hold on. This goes somewhere. It goes put onto. Oh, it goes put onto a red one. This is weird. It's like you get the red piece, and then they want you to put a bunch of brown printing sticker on it, and then you get a brown piece, and they want you to put a bunch of red on it. Super weird. Okay, so there's one sticker detailing that I have to put on, and then there's another one. Yeah, well, this is actually still mostly brown, but okay. Favorite Lego Batman movie set? I would say the Batcave break-in. Because you get all of those bat suits, and the bat computer was pretty dope. I liked that too. The Arkham Asylum was awesome. I'm not as big into the Arkham Asylum sort of universe as much as I think some of the other fans. So I don't know if the Arkham Asylum set hits my favorite. I really liked Clayface Splat Attack. And I mean, in terms of the small sets, I haven't built the pizza delivery Scarecrow set. It looks awesome. I'm really looking forward to that one. But in terms of vehicles, there was the Batmobile, there was the Joker, there's the Arctic Roller, there's the Riddler. Favorite vehicle, I gotta say, is the Joker Lowrider. The Joker Lowrider is pretty cool. There is that weird problem that I ran into where the wheels kind of pop off from time to time. If you really, if you're trying to, do a skid turn or something with the Joker Lowrider, you might actually pop the wheels off, which is kind of annoying, but it's also, you really have to be sort of trying to do it. But if I did have to make a choice between, what my favorite vehicle is from this theme, I'd say Joker Lowrider, just because the Lowrider just looks, the look of that car is really cool. The Batmobile, some people really didn't like the Batmobile. I thought it was great, though. Yeah, I personally thought the Batmobile was pretty good. in terms of just like just a solid toy and its functionality, and I thought it looked good. It was definitely kind of a throwback to some of the older Batmobiles, like I can't remember which one, but so yeah, that's my take. Is I can't make a true decision on the small sets because I haven't built that pizza delivery one, and I'm really looking forward to building that one. But vehicle is Joker's Lowrider, and big set would be the Batcave Break-In as my favorites, my actual favorites. Here we go. Wow. See, as soon as it gets into bricks, this thing just kind of comes right together. All right, we got these big chunks here. So we're definitely building the front cab now. Yeah, they're like underneath. Nice. This is looking good. It's kind of crazy that these are all stickered in the front, which I'm not a huge fan of just putting stickers on top of stickers on top of stickers. I feel like they could have gotten away with just making this thing look beat up just purely by the parts that they used and the build style. But it does feel like now that when we're building this, there's a lot of kind of sticker detailing that they're almost like relying on, which I don't know. I usually don't have a big problem with stickers. A lot of people think I should be more critical on them, but this is one where I don't know. I mean, at least they're red and they match up, so you can't tell as easily. But it is a lot. It is a lot just for normal kind of battered detailing. Here we go. Favorite Comic-Con fig? Who's asking? Favorite Comic-Con fig by Diamond Miner. Favorite Comic-Con fig? That is hard because the Comic-Con figs are awesome. I am, like, my personal bias towards just liking Batman stuff should say that my favorite Comic-Con fig is Batman from 2011, but they actually imitated that Batman fig in another set, which was super. I thought that was really kind of too bad. They made a special exclusive print for Batman in 2011, and then like the next year or something, they took that and they put it on a gray body Batman, but they used the exact same print from Comic-Con, which was kind of weak. But then again, that's what Black Suit Superman is. It's like the same kind of print pretty much as the Superman print from the movies sets, but they just decided to put it onto something else. Like I thought, I don't know. My favorite actual set though from, ooh, this is cool. Here we go. Favorite Comic-Con fig is either Spider-Man, because the printing on Spider-Man, I think he's from 2013. That Comic-Con fig is just so good. Like the printing for him is just so good with the little speckles and stuff. That one, it really felt like we're gonna do something special for this guy. Even though he's a pretty standard looking Spider-Man, they just redesigned just the standard print super well. I'm not even a huge Spider-Man fan. That's probably one of my favorites. But there's so many good ones. I mean, the Phoenix is awesome. She's a great character. And I'm a huge X-Men fan. And it's the only time we can get the Phoenix in a minifigs form is from the Comic-Con. Oop, jumped the gun. Okay, let me get this piece on first. We're building the grill, if you can't tell, by the way. But someone did ask about favorite Comic-Con figs. We don't keep them in the studio, unfortunately, because they're kind of crazy. Like it just feels like if anybody was to like break into our studio somehow, that would be like a box and be like, oh hey, like let me just take all the Comic-Con figs. You know, I think Lego collectible minifigures, the Comic-Con minifigures, are probably some of the most expensive pieces of plastic for their weight and size in the world. That's like kind of a guess. I didn't read that anywhere. That's completely a guess. But I mean, the really expensive Comic-Con figs, and I mean a Lego minifigure is extremely small and super light in plastic, and they're so expensive. So I kind of want to figure that out, actually. I want to like do some research and see if like the most expensive, if they are indeed the most expensive pieces of plastic for their weight and size. There we go. Not a bad sticker. Nice. Okay, so that fit on pretty well. Almost done, and then all we really have to do is put on this grill. There's no lights here? Come on, man. I'm sure the lights will appear somewhere else, but all right. Yep, so the grill kind of just bumps in the front there. There we go. Not bad. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go. But yeah, Comic-Con, man. I'm looking forward to Comic-Con next year. I was just actually at the convention center the other day, or right next to it. Here we go. And bam. All right, favorite Star Wars minifigure. Someone's asking, favorite Star Wars minifigure. I mean, there's a lot of the cool ones. Like, there's a lot of like the collectible ones where it's either, you know, Chrome Darth Vader or Chrome C-3PO or what's the really rare Boba Fett one? The Cloud City Boba Fett, which is insane. He actually, honestly, Cloud City Boba Fett might be one of my favorites, just because the detailing they put on his body compared to like anything else was so good compared to what I think we're building the wheels or the suspension rig now for this vehicle. But favorite Star Wars minifig, I don't know. It might just be Jedi Jim or something. That random Jedi figure that like looks really happy. His name's not Jedi Jim. Maybe it is Jedi Jim. It's just like a random Jedi Knight. I kind of liked that guy just because they put him into a random set and he's just this old Jedi guy who's got like this really goofy smile on his face. Like, you know, oh, I'm really excited to be here, everybody. You know, like he's just like this random Jedi guy that, I don't know. It doesn't look like he's supposed to be there, but he is somehow. But, no, I don't know. My favorite, there's so many ones. I like the Ayla Sakura fig. The blue Twi'lek. She's pretty cool. And, I mean, we just don't get a lot of Twi'leks, and she's like a super, like just a different look to a minifig. So that was cool. But hey, man, Max Rebo. What about that guy? They should do another Max. It'd be funny if they, I don't think anybody actually wants this, but it'd be really funny if they did. You know that from the Star Wars, the remastered Star Wars movies, when Lucas redid them, he added that extra music scene in Jabba's palace, and he gets that ridiculous furry guy. I don't know, he probably has a name. Undoubtedly that guy in the universe has a name. But there's this guy who just, like, he's the most insane character. And it'd be really funny if they made a minifigure based on him. He sings, like, he's like the guy that sings, like, really, really, really loud. And there's, like, a close-up shot on, like, the inside of his mouth. That'd be super funny if we got a minifig version of him. That's not something that I'm, like, really, like, looking forward to and being like, oh, like, I really want that guy. But I would laugh. I would love to get that guy just in minifig form because he's so ridiculous as a character. And he's also somewhat hated, I think, by the fans. There we go. All right. And let's do this. Sorry, I'm just clicking stuff all over the place. Favorite Ultimate Collector Series sets. Actually, that one's a really common question. I've got it in the video description below me, but it is the Ultimate Collector Series Slave 1. There's some crazy rumors. Actually, not crazy rumors. They're somewhat semi-confirmed rumors floating around the Lego-verse right now about the next Ultimate Collector Series set. And you guys will see that on the news tomorrow. I actually was thinking about just doing an independent episode talking about that rumor. But I'll wait. Because, yeah, it'll just be on the news for tomorrow. But there is rumors for an Ultimate Collector Series set, Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series set this year. And it's going to be awesome. it's totally just a rumor still, but they usually, these rumors that pop up on the Lego news channels, the guys that post them don't really try to post stuff that they aren't like at least pretty darn sure is going to happen. So there's a select few people that kind of leak information consistently enough and accurately enough to the point where whenever they say something is going to happen in the future with a Lego set, it usually always happens. And so that's the case with this Ultimate Collector Series rumor that's coming out. There's enough people that are it's kind of too bad, people like leaking information against what Lego kind of wants. I mean, I don't have a huge problem with like people leaking information, but I was talking with a guy who used to work at Lego, and he was saying like, people do the leaking and they like doing it, and they like kind of being the first one to provide the information to people outside, like, oh, like this new set's gonna come out, or these are the pictures, especially leaking pictures. That's what like Lego doesn't really like at all. And I was talking to this guy, and he was saying, especially now because there's so many companies, especially like the Chinese companies like Lepin and stuff, that are really, really good at faking real Lego sets. And then Lego loses out on actually selling their real sets, or Lepin is confusing people into thinking that they're buying real Lego, and then they buy it for what they think is a really cheap price, and then they get a really bad quality bit of Lego, or buildable bricks, because the quality is like not nearly as good. But he was saying that people that leak the pictures early usually give the copycat companies more time to build the copy version before the actual production of the Lego set comes out. So in rare cases, leaked pictures will get back to the copycat companies, and then they'll like have an easier time. Ooh, hello. Whoa, are we already at the last bag? This thing doesn't even look like a truck yet, and we're like, there's one bag left. That is crazy. Time just flies. Or I guess there's going to be a lot of stuff happening in this bag to make this thing look like a real thing. But yeah, that is nuts. I was not expecting. That's crazy. And the bag, yeah, book 2 is almost like it's super thin. There's only one manual left. Anyways, sorry. I just wasn't expecting that to go through. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, leaked sets. So, I mean, I don't have a problem really with people wanting to get the information out, but the game has changed so much in terms of copycat companies that yeah, especially when pictures are leaked. That's what this guy was saying. He was like a former employee, and he was saying yeah that like it really hurts Lego because all the copycats just get a head start basically to copy stuff, and people, I don't know. So yeah, I only report on the stuff that has been sort of approved by Lego to report, or if it's a rumor, like I never post any of the images. Partially because Lego's pretty good also about embargoing people that would post images, so I would never even want to consider them trying to strike our channel or anything. But I mean, honestly, if you guys go into Lego Reddit, if you want to like learn stuff about Lego rumors and stuff, like Lego Reddit, Eurobricks, like there's a lot of information about Lego sets and stuff for the next generation of things, but most of it is just stuff you can't really report on because Lego will strike you or whatever if you have a big enough audience. If you really like honestly truly leaking a lot of important information, yeah, they can do things about it. It is their I think it's their right to do so, actually. If it's an embargoed piece of information, where, people have signed NDAs, blah, 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 legal. All right, new color for the crate? Interesting. Maybe. I think so. It's possible. Somebody's just saying, yeah, it could be a new color for the crate. We get 2 of them, by the way. Okay, yeah, I guess a lot of the detailing is really actually just coming through. This is crazy. This whole last bag is just detailing, which is kind of interesting, actually. This is the back window. Yeah, the Tail-Gator. I'm all about puns. I'm all about puns. And I think this is the first time, not the first, first time I can remember Lego putting an actual pun into the name of their Lego set. Oh, somebody's flying a jet over this place. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, here we go. So, oh nice, okay. We're almost there. This is crazy that it's all just detailing now. The whole last bag is just to make this thing look like an actual truck at this point. Okay, so we've got a couple of pieces here, a couple of pieces there. And let's see if I can't find, there it is. Boom, and boom. Okay. It's always satisfying when you have like a nice snap to the Lego pieces. I mean, you really you just hear that like nice loud snap when you put a piece in. I've noticed when I do certain like custom builds, so much of the building technique is so delicate that you never get that satisfying snap from anything, because everything, you know, if you push down a little bit too hard on these pieces, then everything just goes flying and all the stuff breaks away and things like that. But what is good about a lot of Lego sets is you really can be kind of, you know, you can just really snap pieces together, and you're not going to be sending a ton of Lego parts flying in every direction if you accidentally get one of the studs off or something. I noticed that when building the Red Fox. You know, you never heard a snap when you're building like a really delicate custom mock build, because it'll just send all the pieces flying in every single direction. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, we're just about there with the roof. So this is really, the front cab is really going to actually look like an actual truck in just a second. This is the last of it. So yeah, this guy is crazy looking. This whole truck. I wonder, you know, it'd be crazy if somebody, I don't follow the monster trucking world like at all. But yeah, that's kind of a stiff section there. Now it fits in tight. Wow, that actually looks good. I mean, that looks pretty good right here. Here we go. So yeah, okay, so it looks like just the back wheels are gonna have a bit of posability, a bit of tension. But here we go. Oh yeah, that's what this box is for, I'm sure. These are rubber bands on the inside, I bet you anything. All right, so let's get this in. We're almost done, guys. So remember, at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing a full review. I haven't done the comparison for the Killer Croc Big Fig yet. And I had sort of a theory when I looked at him. I was like, oh, I've seen those parts before on another fig. So fortunately, I have the other Big Fig to do a comparison between Killer Croc with. And that's gonna look good. I'm pretty stoked about that. Here we go. This is cool. I like the external engine, the engine block that's being built up, and that's actually kind of a fun bit of detailing. It's just a single 1x1 that they put right in the back. Cool. So now this guy, okay, now it really does. Wow, wait a second. We're still not done building up the engine block. Where's that piece? It should be, oh, there it is. Boom. And then another little cheese wedge piece in the back to kind of round it out. Oh yeah, buddy. That is massive. Let me turn this thing around. We're going to start building towards this area now. And, well, this is no surprise. We've got a couple of big exhaust pipes. Why am I, oh yeah, there's pieces still missing back here. Now I'm building completely opposite and backwards to what I was before. Oh wait, I should probably put these up here. There it is. So nice. This thing's really starting to look like a truck now, guys. It's really starting to come together. We're almost done. Remember, review at the end. I don't know if this thing can shoot anything. I didn't check the box for any of its functions. I didn't check any of that stuff. But I don't think it can shoot anything. I feel like it should be able to, right? It's a big enough set. It's remember, this is a $70 Lego set. This isn't a cheap Lego set at all. What they did, I mean, this I really hope this thing has some cool hidden function that I haven't like discovered yet or something. Because it feels like they might just be banking on the fact that it's got an epic and really, really good looking Big Fig. And I mean, honestly, the truck does look good, but I really hope there is like kind of a fun, because I've been finding some sort of nice sort of surprises throughout a lot of these Lego sets, but I haven't really been hugely surprised during the build of this. Not yet. There really isn't a whole lot left to go. Yeah, let me get the other details here. So yeah, I'll just show the other cab. So this, yeah, because these pieces are super loose, they need to be held down, or they'll just all fly out. So I'm adding some nice little curved bits. Is it going to be symmetrical? No, not exactly. Oh wait, that's actually kind of weird. There isn't going to be anything holding this thing on proper. That's kind of a odd design. This thing should be able to have something connecting it. I feel like I almost want to switch out those clips, but those clips have a function. Weird. Okay. I really hope this thing doesn't. Maybe something's going to clip there, and then it all will make sense at the end. Okay. Oh wait, and then nice. Okay, so we got a lot of these board panel detailings. I'm doing everything opposite here. It's kind of weird. Where? I could have sworn. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just not even seeing anything. Wow. Yeah. Don't build opposite direction, guys. If you ever have the option to just look at your instruction manual normally, do it that way. That's the way it's supposed to get built. Because what I'm doing right now is it's weird. I'm like looking at everything the opposite way. But I hope you guys can see. If you can see what the build looks like, then that's nice. Oh, wait a second. Dang it. I have to move everything back one peg. Dang it. This is what happens when you build the other way. All of this stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, let me move this out. Hello. Yeah, so that goes there. Yep. Wow. Hello. Whoa! It just shot at me. Ah! And it's on the ground. Okay, I think that'll have a spare piece somewhere. Those are the pieces that you can get a spare for earlier, or rather than later. So let's hopefully just rely on that, and then boom. Okay. Wow. Why am I building this opposite wise? So there's the one side, and of course, what are you gonna put in the clip? But a bone. He's just got a bone sticking out on the side of his truck. Cause why not? And then underneath the bone is a pickaxe. Because once again, why not? Bone and a pickaxe, and he's got a bone to pick. A bone to pick. I bet you anything. This is such a Lego thing. He's got a bone to pick. Bone to pick. Bone to pick. Okay. Bet you anything. That was intentional. I bet you. Okay. Sorry. That is okay. There's one little mini discovery that we just made. Gosh, I swear. That's actually pretty funny. I really feel like that was an intentional little thing on the designers. They're like, hey, check it out what I did, huh? Wonder if anybody's gonna get that. I got it. Whoever designed this set, I got the joke. And for those that are non-native English speakers who are watching, which I know there's a lot of people from all around the world, I've got a bone to pick is an expression. It's sort of like I've got a problem with you. We've got unfinished business or something to that extent. So that's really funny that they. Okay. So the name of the set is a pun, and yeah, and then they're actually putting in visual puns. I think the best visual joke that Lego ever put into a set was the Brick Bank last year with the money laundering. That was awesome. That was extremely cheeky as the English would say. I don't think that's a word I use, but all right. This is cool. I kind of like this sort of half stack. It looks like there's just a bunch of dirt in the cab, but I'll show it off more at the end. Here we go. I didn't open this yet, and there's no actual easy break open things. Let me just knock this open. And yes, 2 big yellow rubber bands. And it looks like it wants me to double it around. So it doesn't want me to have this be a big loose rubber band here. So yeah, so it wants me to do this, but it doesn't just want this. It wants, I think it wants, yeah, I honestly think that it wants me to get it on and then twist that around and do a double time. Dang it. Hold on. Actually, no, it's easier to get that one in first and then mess around with this one. What the heck? Yeah, it's there, and then, yeah, and then twist that around again. Oh, this is kind of annoying. My dexterity level, I haven't leveled up my dexterity. It is telling me to do it twice, right? To double it. Wait a second. Oh, wait, hold on. There's another box. Okay, I'm dumb. It says ×4 on the manuals. There's 2. Okay. I'm dumb. All right, I got it. We can get there together, guys. Wow. Because I knew there was 2 rubber bands in the picture, and I was like, oh man, there's only 2, so they want me to twist it around? That's annoying. But nope, they don't want me to twist it around. They just want me to look at the parts that they provided for me and just build with them. Okay. So there we go. It's got double the tension. Just don't do what I do. Just look at the instruction manual sometimes, guys. It's like, this is so annoying. How do you do this? Okay. Tire time. Let's get the wheels on. Oh, I just want this thing to be done because I really want to talk about the Killer Croc Big Fig. Nice. Wow. Okay, that actually fit on pretty easy. And I like these tires. You can always tell. Whoa, there's like a piece on the inside of there. Okay, you can always tell. Usually tell which tire piece is going to be getting used for a build. And this one's pretty obvious, I think. Which side you can switch out because they look good from both sides, but yeah, the one I'm showing you right here, that is definitely going to be the external piece. Okay. All right, and boom, and boom, and boom. Okay. Oh. Thank you, BNG Skills 13. Glad you like our content. It's what we keep doing, trying to make good stuff for all you listeners out there, or watchers, really, or both. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are listening to me. I know I'm talking a lot, but I don't know if you're listening. There you go. So let's get there. Did I just break something off the back cab? I totally did. I don't know if you heard that. I broke something off. Okay, there. And then there it is. Next wheel. Come on, buddy. There it is. And let's turn you around. Heck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And then this last piece. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not putting the wheels on the opposite direction. Okay, they're all in, and then they feel pretty good, but we are going to add these little Technic bits in there to kind of make sure they don't fly off, like the Joker one with those wheels that fly off a little bit, but those wheels are kind of small and dinky. These ones, no, these ones are beefy, and they will stay. They will certainly stay. Nice. So it's not quite done yet, by the way. There's still actually a lot of little pieces left, but it's mostly all beauty. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty well balanced. You can do a wheelie pretty easily with it. I think this is supposed to be, this is also weighted for also having the Killer Croc back there too, so it'll be a little bit more easily. It'll be easier to bounce once you've got a little bit more weight. There is an 8-ball printed piece. Oh, I didn't see it earlier. Wait, is it printed? It is! Yeah, I told you. Did I not say there was going to be an 8-ball in this set? I said there was going to be an 8-ball piece. Told you. That is funny. I didn't. I was looking for it when I first opened the bag, but I didn't see it. But it was there. Oh, man. I feel so vindicated. They all said I couldn't do it. But no. Yeah, so that's good. That's, once again, another classic piece of, I want to say Americana. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe they have 8-ball pieces in Europe and stuff. I don't know. I don't watch Top Gear, but yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. That's the shifter. Nice, and it's just attached at a ball joint here, so you can kind of just move it anywhere. And that's going to go in Killer Croc's hand. So we're going to put Killer Croc in the back cab in just a minute. But we're going to put him back there in just a minute. But let me get the last bit of... oh, yeah, okay. What? Oh, this is... Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, this is another thing that I didn't see in the set. I'm going to show it back this way. This is a great little surprise, because you can see the shifter from the box. And granted, I never looked at the back of the box. But you can see the shifter from the box. I did not see this part of it, though. And this looks super good. I think this looks excellent. And it's really funny. I think it's like really kind of just like it's kind of ridiculous. I did not think we were going to have like a big steering wheel out there, but it would make sense if Killer Croc is indeed trying to drive this within universe, and he's got his shifter. Of course he's going to need the steering wheel. I mean, gas pedals, I guess, you can't have everything, but... So there's another ball joint on the inside there. There's another one, and you got to kind of move the shifter over to the side, and it comes in there, and the steering wheel comes out the back. So ridiculous. I think that's great. I was not expecting them to also put the steering wheel in. I know I built it in there. I just didn't realize what that ball joint was for until just now. That is funny. Okay. And here are some gate pieces. There they are. Tail-Gator. Huh? No. Okay. I feel like there should be another... Oh, yeah. I dropped that clip piece earlier. I think there should be a... Oh, man. Yeah, I dropped that clip piece earlier. And now I can't find it. There should be another spare, but I might have dropped 2. All right. Well, let me put the gate in now, and I'll pick up the spare in just a second. But the 2 gate pieces come in here. Almost there. Now there's actually gates in the tail. There's like actual tail, and there's a gate. Okay. Now that's kind of a stretch, but all right. And this is a swampy guy. So here we go. There's what? Okay. So this is right in the front. This should be sticking out some. He's got some plant vinage going on a bit, and a keep out sign. Oh wait, you've got to put the sticker on it. Stickers. Okay, so many stickers in this set. Granted, there's a lot of these nice printed pieces for the wood, but there are a ton of stickers too. It's bordering on, yeah, just a bit too much for my personal taste. A lot of stickers coming in, but yeah, the keep out sign goes there. You can see it. Okay, and there's some swamp. Kind of make it flat against there, and it looks a little bit better. And what else? Okay, moving down. Okay, so this is the container. I'm going to move this because we're building stuff into the container now. What the heck? Okay, so one container's got a frog, of course. And there's also a jumper. And then on the jumper, there's this yellow piece. But this yellow piece is going to have, once again, another gator sticker. Another one. This is it's a caution, watch out for gator sign, Actually, this is such a good piece. I don't care that it's a sticker. This is so useful. You could put this on a street sign in a city next to a swamp or something. Watch out, alligator. That's really good. I like that. This is my favorite sticker detailing for sure. in the set. And what? Wait, what? You're supposed to put this box here. It's literally the box is part of the back gate. That's, all right. Well, that's something that'll break off when when you drop the set for sure. Make no mistake about that. And where the heck? Oh, okay, and then it's asking me to put on another sticker. Wait a second. Oh, guys, this is the last sticker. It's the very last one. Okay, let's do this. And this is also pretty much in the exact same realm as the yellow one in terms of just a useful danger sign. It's danger, don't swim, there's an alligator sign again. And then that's going to go onto this side. You stick it out next to the keep out thing. So it's just more you know, swag. I don't know what the heck you call it, but and then wait. Oh, interesting. What? Oh, weird. Okay. I'm finding out what one of the play functions is right now, and it's a play function. I don't know how great it is, but so here we go. So we put dynamite in the next one. Kind of, come on, dynamite, fall down. Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna block it off with this, and we're gonna block it off with this, but not entirely. It'll be open, but you can see the dynamite on the inside. So your set is gonna rattle around like this forever. It's gonna be a rattly set, but intentionally. Yeah, and then this is gonna go down here. Boom. It's gonna make up the second half of the cap. So he's got a dynamite thing, and there's nothing actually on the inside of this. It's empty, but. So that's how that works, and then this is what you're supposed to do. So let's say the tailgator is getting chased. He can do a function where you break it off, and it's like maybe it's a bomb. Well, this one's a bomb, and then you can break that off, and it's just an obstacle, really. So that's supposed to be a play function. I don't know if it's that great of a play function, but I think it looks okay as side swag for the truck. And okay, we really are just adding the very last details right now. So let's just one and done. Okay, let's get that in. Oh, why is this? Well, I guess I don't understand why this is the last thing to add. We're literally just adding the side mirrors. I'm adding one. Well, you can't see that side mirror, but we're just adding the last of the side mirrors, and then that's it. That's a little bit just weird. I don't know. Usually you don't add these. These aren't like your finishing touches to a build, but I think this. Oh wait, no, this isn't the last finishing touch. There's one more. Let me straighten that out. Let me straighten that out. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, one more finishing touch, I believe. Oh wait, no, there's just more. What? See, like, look at this. Why didn't we add this earlier? Wow, this build feels like it's a little bit out of order. Yep, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we only built the grill like two manuals ago, but or 2 bags ago, but now we're just adding more stuff. I feel like maybe it's because you're flipping this thing around, and you know, you're moving things upside down. You might be breaking these pieces off during the build. Maybe that's it, and so they're just like, oh, I'll just wait to add it at the end because this is all the stuff that'll break off easily. Maybe that was it. Well, not this one. See, like this, that'll stay on. I don't know why, but all right. This is the last of it. The very last of it. We've got a skull. This is something that I think a lot of you guys saw from the manual, and a couple of big old Texas Longhorns. I like this piece. It's actually not a very common piece, but there they are, the horns for the skull, and this attaches straight onto the engine in the front. Just like that. There we go. We finally finished this darn thing. Okay. Cool. We're moving everything out, and this, boom, is the Tail-Gator. This is the Croc. This, oh, I forgot to put her daggers in her hand earlier, but this is Tarantula. Get her daggers in there. Boom, up, Tarantula. And here is the Zebra Man. Zebra. Okay, and of course we've got Batman. By the way, this is a Batman set if you didn't see. All right, let's do a full review. I'm going to talk about the Killer Croc Big Fig first, because Killer Croc Big Fig. So this guy's got tons of posability going on. I don't know if you tuned in the beginning, but this is where we are now. And his head can actually tilt up like this. If they kept his face looking like a classic Lego Gator face, this design has been around. A similar design like this has been around since I was a kid, and probably before that, even into the 80s maybe. So that's kind of nice that they kind of kept that old alligator face for it. And boom, or crocodile, I should say. He is a croc. And he's got these gigantic claw hands with 2 big posable fingers. The hands are also, you can rotate around. The arms are ratcheted, not like this part. This is actually kind of a new feature, by the way, being able to move his arm up and down, and it corresponds with these. I don't know what they call these sort of spines that go up and down his back. Anyways, this is him from the back. The tail is not posable. This is just a print that makes his pants look like they're on, basically. This is molded here though. So this is all a custom mold. Let me show you the old Killer Croc. And a lot of this is pretty much generic detailing. The only thing that's really different is the spines and the head on him. But this is a pretty generic looking Big Fig from before. Which one do you think looks better? Let me know in the comment section. No, this one looks better. This one looks a million times better. Honestly, I didn't have a problem with this guy, but this one looks so much better. Okay, so this was another thing I noticed, though, when I saw Killer Croc. You see these hands. I think these hands, by the way, are some of the best parts. Not a new piece. Not a new piece. I walked into the studio. I walked up to our Star Wars section, and I walked over to our Rancor. And yes, so they actually stole the hands from the Rancor. I think I saw that in the comment section before. Yeah, so some of you guys did guess it. The Rancor hands are the exact same as the Killer Croc hands. Or the Killer Croc hands are the exact same as the Rancor hands, I should say. Because Rancor came out a while ago. Anyways, I still think the Rancor would win. I still think the Rancor would win, but that's Killer Croc. Awesome Big Fig. Really liking the look of this guy. And, okay, I'll get into the other minifigs as well, but I haven't put him into the Tail-Gator yet. I haven't actually put him into his vehicle. And this is a vehicle that he himself, or I don't know if he built it himself, but it has been custom fitted to fit him inside. So I'm going to see if I can't stick his feet in. Yep, he studs right in. You can kind of move his hand around. And great thing is the shifter here is totally posable in every direction. So you just move it towards his hand, and that's easier. But his fingers can kind of grip around it. That looks pretty good. By the way, that's an 8-ball piece there that looks really good. There is a posable steering wheel down there. You can't really see when he's standing there, but he can't grab it, so it doesn't really matter. And that's why I didn't realize that it was going to be there in the first place, is because he blocks the whole thing when he's standing here. All right, so this is the actual Tail-Gator, though. This is a good look at the vehicle from the side. Not bad. There's a little bit of tension in the, well, actually it's kind of a lot of tension, but I thought the front wheels were going to also be able to kind of bounce around a lot, but they're not really bouncing. Somewhat. This here, I'm positive this is a visual pun built in by the designer. He's got a bone to pick. Get it? Okay. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was like one of the best little visual puns of the entire Lego Batman series. Honestly, there was some funny sticker detailing and stuff in the Arkham Asylum, but that's the best Lego built visual pun for sure. The back has a play function here. Inside, there's a little stick of dynamite. And then on the other side, there is nothing on the inside, but here's another little sign, crocodile. There's a frog. There's literally just a frog defying the laws of gravity sitting there. That's how it's supposed to look, though. And the play function goes, let's say Killer Croc's getting chased by Batman in his jet ski, and he's like, I guess he's going through a swamp, like, because he's got high tires or something. He can just drive through a swamp. But you can twist this, and there's like a rubber thing, so it kind of just snaps back. And it's supposed to leave a booby trap or an obstacle for Batman to either get blown up by, because there's dynamite in here, or just for him to, I guess, avoid the frog. I don't know. Another obstacle. So that's the play function. It doesn't shoot, it just drops. I don't think it looks that good, but that's what it is. This says Florida, by the way. So, to nobody's surprise, Killer Croc lives in Florida. Who knew? Yeah, of course he lives in Florida. Now here's the front cab. This is a closer look at what the actual front cab looks like. We've got the this gigantic bull horn piece. I like the horns actually used for it. All this stuff is sticker detailing. I thought this was a little bit overkill. Sticker, and then this is, well, in the back it's a print, but it's sticker, and then sticker, and this is a sticker, and this is a sticker underneath the bull head here. That's a sticker. Sorry, that's a sticker, and this is a sticker, and on the other side, sticker, sticker, sticker. Okay, yeah. So you get the idea. Lots of stickers. A little bit too much for my liking. I think they could have gotten... I mean, look at this thing as a whole. You know, you've got wood here. There's literally baskets that make up part of your back bed for your truck. There's different kinds of lights that have been kind of added on, mismatched. There's this crazy engine sticking out the top. You have different lights up at the top here. You got swamp stuff hanging out. I don't think the sticker stuff was very necessary. I just don't. Also, I've got one other thing. I do like it when they add shock detailing to sets, but these shocks doesn't make a lot of sense. There's such a detach between these back wheels here. Oh, I just broke this thing off. Well, it's meant to break off, but normally I really like shock detailing. I think they didn't do it very well in this set. Sorry, they're a little bit kind of like wonky. They're not really... Let me twist them back here, but yeah, I don't think they look that good. Because the shocks are supposed to connect to the frame of some sort in some way, shape, or form. Here, they're just kind of like, oh, that's where the shocks would be, and I keep breaking this thing off, so I'm going to put it down. So that's the Tail-Gator. This is the main big portion of the set. There's a couple of exclusive minifigs that are definitely worth taking a look at. Here is Tarantula. Awesome hairpiece, by the way. Can you see that little bit of the curled, swirly sort of... she's got this sort of swirly bangs that kind of come up in the front. That's new, I think. Well, not new, but totally uncommon. Maybe it is new. I don't know. That looks good, though. Nice detailing in the front. She's got like little arm protectors and stuff, prints on the side. Back is good. Zero printing for the legs, but I think that's very fitting for her character. She comes with a couple of daggers. Pretty good, but I like this guy better because he just looks crazier. Zebra Man, he's got... yeah, well, he's got stripes. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, he's got... The printing goes around the sides of the legs, it goes on the toes, it goes on the arms, it goes on the back, it goes on the front of the chest, and it goes on the back of the head, which is nice. Even so, the back of the head kind of matches up well with that mohawk. That's a good design all around for a minifig. Very good. And this is Batman. Standard Batman. He's got the utility belt. He's got a standard print. He's got two prints for the face. This is one print for his face. This is another print for his... Oh, sorry. This is another print for his face. Nothing too crazy about it. If you've watched any of the other reviews I've done on any of the sets, he's pretty much exactly the same. Every now and then, one of the expressions changes up a little bit from Batman to Batman, but that's this. So that's this guy, and he comes in with this... This is the Bat vehicle. So this is a bad guy set, because it's just Batman and this dinky... Sorry, these are kind of pushed together. You're supposed to splay them out a little bit. Ridiculous. You know what would have been... Honestly, I would have been happier with, because it just would have been funny. We saw the in the trailer, the Bat kayak. I think this set would have been funnier if they gave Batman just a kayak. Because we've gotten jet skis before. We've gotten all kinds of jet skis before. And I think even Batman got something very similar to a Bat jet ski, or a Bat ski, or whatever the heck you call it, in a set in the past. I would have been happier with something less in a kayak, just because a Bat kayak is the most ridiculous thing in the world. I don't think this looks bad. I don't know. This part in the back almost makes it look kind of Dracula-esque, though. It's a little bit... It's meh, you know, stud shooters. You know, he can shoot minifigs, of course. Let's see if I can hit her. Nope. Let's see if I can hit her. I'm aiming it right at her, but you know, they're stud shooters. Oh, there we go. I got her. So there's that, and I gotta say, sort of final thoughts. Let me see if I can't get all of the figs, everything in the set, in the shot, all at the same time. But final thoughts are, wow, this is expensive. This is $70. So, I mean, let's be real. Killer Croc Big Fig is the coolest part, I think, about the whole set. The Tail-Gator is cool. It's got its moments. I love this 8-ball print. Way too many sticker details. The movable thing here, it's okay. It's all right. But generally speaking, whew, $70 for a set like this. That is steep. You have to be really into the set, I think, in order to justify this purchase. Remember, the Clayface Splat Attack was 12 less parts, $35. 12 less parts, literally half the price of this set. Granted, it's not as, I think this one's cooler, because you get way more stuff. You get 2 awesome exclusive figs. You get this really cool exclusive Big Fig, which we're not going to get. They don't make Big Figs like this very often, even. And the Tail-Gator has its moments. It's not the greatest build, but I think it'll look good. At this I wouldn't mind having in our racetrack in the city as an actual monster truck. This is a monster truck. This isn't just like a regular truck that they kind of souped up. This is a monster truck. So yeah, it's got its moments, but you really have to be into it, I think, to really justify a $70 purchase. That is my personal opinion. That is basically it for my review. I'm going to switch it back. Boom! So in case you just came in, this is me, this is Jack, this is I'm the guy that's been building this whole thing and just talking and talking and talking during this whole review. But that is it for the episode. If you want to buy the set, I will leave a link in the description below. And thanks for tuning in if you're watching during the live stream. This is always fun for me to do live builds in the morning, and especially because I get to build. I've been building all the Batman stuff this week. I'm not building any live stream stuff this weekend, but I will probably be doing some more live streaming stuff next week during the weekday mornings, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm pretty sure, as long as I get up early enough to do that. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe, and well, we'll see you next time at BrickVault. Haha.